Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Round one, fight.
Please be nice.
Finish him. Fatality. Flawless victory.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Mortal Kombat 10 figure by Funko, and it's Kitana. Now, this is the only female figure in this wave of figures, and if you don't know what these are, Funko is putting out a 5.5-inch scale line that kind of harkens back to the old 80s action figures of fantasy, such as Masters of the Universe, which I think is a really fun idea because that's the type of toys that I grew up with, and these things are so detailed and so super cool. And we're supposed to get other stuff in this type of setup from Funko, so let's go ahead and start off here with Kitana and see what we think. So here we have Princess Kitana in the packaging, and it's the same cardstock that we've been getting here in this line. Again, it just reminds me of an old Masters of the Universe figure. It really reminds me of like a Tila figure when I picked it up. I wasn't going to get her, but after holding her in hand, I figured, why not? It's something different in the wave as far as sculpt goes. It says Mortal Kombat 10, it's got the logo, it says Kitana, we get the same artwork in the background. She's got her two blades, which is super cool. So just kind of a close-up, yep, there's that, it's Kitana. So definitely pretty neat. I'm digging that. Now, back of the packaging shows all the other figures in the wave. So you get Raiden, Kitana, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Liu Kang, who I did not get because it just didn't appeal to me. And no weapons. What? So taking a closer look up here. Alright, so there's Raiden, there is Kitana, there is Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and the Liu Kang I did not get. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get to Kitana out of box and see what we think. So here we have Kitana out of the packaging, and she's tiny compared to the others, but then again, so is Tila and the Sorceress and Evelyn from the old He-Man series. She really reminds me of Evelyn for some reason from that series, but that's probably not for some reason, it's probably intentional. I do think she's the weakest figure out of the group, just because I was never a big fan of the old Motu female characters. I got all the guys, I just never really wanted them, I never liked them, and you know, it just, I don't know, maybe that just transferred over into this line, but I am glad they did do the figures, but I wish that her little blades, they are cool, but she doesn't hold them all that well, and I don't know, I kind of wish her hands were shaped differently so she could hold them a little bit better. But the detail on them is very, very nice. I definitely dig them. I'm going to throw them to the side for a second and show off her articulation. So much like the others, her head moves back and forth. There is a little bit of an issue as far as the ponytail goes right there. She can move her arm up and down. Her legs kind of go out like that. They are on a ball joint, again, to mimic the old kind of rubber band style characters from the past, but overall, definitely a fun figure. So taking a closer look at the sculpt itself, again, I think it's sculpted pretty well, but this is the weakest one of the four I got, in my opinion. I do like her mask. I think the eyes are done well. She's got the little silver bit in her hair, the tiara, I guess. She's got the necklace. I like the detail on her bands on her arms there and on the lower arms. That all looks good. She's got the silver piece that holds her ponytail in the back. And she's got a lot of detail on those fan blades. She can't hold them all that well, but she definitely has the detail there. It looks like Kitana. It just, I don't know. It's just something about the female in this figure set I don't care for. Just kind of like I did the same way with Tila back in the old days in the 80s. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, the fan blades, very well detailed. I like them. I wish they were opposite, though, because they're really pretty much just the same piece, but I see why they did that. All the detail around her belt, very nice. A lot of silver detail and paint. She's got the blue skirt. I like the silver on the upper boots. Very high thigh, very nice. Goes all the way around. She's got the silver lace around the belt. Very nice. She got kind of a flat booty, but then again, this is a figure from the 80s, but it's got some nice little detail sculpted work down in there. Very, very cool. She's got another silver piece up on her hip there. All in all, I think they did a good job with it, even though, again, I think it's the weakest figure of the four. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, she's got her boots that go all the way down. I like the wrinkle on the back of the knee. I think that looks good. We've got silver highlights on the bottom of the boots. And I will say I am impressed that she stands so well with those little high heels on there. That's something that Marvel Legends can't even get to work right. So they did a good job there. She balances very, very well. It's not hard at all to get her to stand. In fact, she might be a little easier than the male counterparts in the line, which is kind of funny. For comparison, here we have Kitana with her wave mates, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And as you can tell, she is a lot smaller than these guys, which kind of goes along the lines of those Masters of the Universe type figures. They were definitely smaller, the females were than the males. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have her in the set. But I wish she was a little bit cheaper because, well, she's $10 and so are they, and you get the more plastic out of them. So is Kitana a figure that you want in your Mortal Kombat collection? Well, if you're not a big fan of the 80s retro toys, you're probably not going to like this line. I do like that because I grew up with those figures, so I fell in love with these toys. Now, this was one I really had no intention of getting until I picked her up in hand. It does remind me of like Tila and the Sorceress from back in the day. I was very impressed with the fact that she stands very well with those little stiletto heels. That was very cool. The biggest disappointment is how she holds the fan blades on this, figure. I think they could have done a better job with that. And the fact that the fan blades are both going the same way, I think they should have been like opposites. But I didn't design the toy, I guess. But overall, I think it's a very cool addition to the line. I hope that we get other figures from Mortal Kombat in this design, so I hope we get a Wave 2 out of it. And I'd love to see them go back and redo the Motu figures in this setup. I think that would be a lot of fun. So there she is, Kitana from Funko.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.